Hey guys, so somehow it is already March. I know everyone says this, but seriously, February went by so incredibly fast. I can't even wrap my head around the fact that it is already the third month of this year. Time is just flying by. But the fact that it is March means two very exciting things, and the first one is that I get to share all of the products I've been loving this past month with you guys. And the second is that in less than a week, I will be hanging out at my parents' house in the mountains. Super excited. I get a full week off work to just relax and hang out there. I leave on Saturday and I'm seriously so pumped. But yeah, I have quite a few products to share with you guys this month and also a couple random favorites too, so let's just get started. So my first beauty favorite is my Este Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I finally caved and went ahead and bought the full size of this product. I'd just been using samples for a while before. I wear the shade Ivory Nude in this foundation. It's just their lightest shade and it has balanced undertones, so it matches me perfectly. This foundation has super flawless coverage, like it's very, very full coverage in my opinion. But for me, it never looks cakey. I know some people complain about it and say like, yeah, it looks like you're wearing a ton of makeup. But for me, I don't have that issue. I really like the finish of it too. It's kind of somewhere in between like natural and radiant, which is what I really like. If you're into matte finishes, I don't think this foundation is for you. I mean, you can always set it with like powders and everything like that. And this foundation just stays in place all day. It doesn't budge or do anything weird. So yeah, that's definitely been a favorite. My next beauty favorite has definitely been my Tarte Be Mattenificent palette. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this thing. In case you haven't seen it, this palette comes with 6 matte eyeshadows, 2 matte eyeliners, and then one of Tarte's Amazonian Clay blushes. This whole palette is entirely matte. I originally talked about this palette in my Sephora haul and I mentioned that I was loving it then. Just continued to reach for it the whole month of February. It has those kind of like subtly purple tones that I absolutely love in eyeshadows, but it's not like super purple. So if you don't like wearing a ton of color, I think this is still great because it still has that kind of neutral vibe to it, I guess. Quality of these eyeshadows are just amazing. They're seriously so smooth and buttery and pigmented, and they're like just a dream to blend, basically. I've started reaching for this on pretty much a daily basis, and I have been using it more than my Naked 3 palette, because that's just how much I love it. If you've tried any of Tarte's other eyeshadows, let me know, because before this palette, I'd really only tried their cheek products, like their blushes and bronzers. This has made me super interested in checking out their other products and their other eyeshadows. Next, I just have my Marc Jacobs Le Charme nail polish. I had to include this in this video because I think over the month of February I ended up painting my nails with this color 3 different times. I just couldn't stop reaching for it. It's just a really beautiful rose gold, so it goes with absolutely everything. And I just love the way it looks on my nails. Lasts a really long time too. My next product is my Batiste dry shampoo. I have mentioned in the past that I am not a fan of spray dry shampoos. I always go just for the powder dry shampoos instead because I haven't had good experiences with these in the past. But Batiste has to be an exception to that rule. The thing I don't like about spray dry shampoos is that they never actually seem to make my hair look or feel clean again. They spray out like a liquid, which to me kind of defeats the purpose of a dry shampoo, but they usually just end up making my hair look greasier and making it look worse, whereas Batiste actually sprays out a white powder. Seriously, if you like any spray on dry shampoos that don't spray out a powder, let me know what you like about them and what they do for you, because I don't see how they're like absorbing any oil or anything if they're not a powder. And one of the reasons that I do like this a little bit better than a powder dry shampoo is the fact that it gives the hair so much volume and lift. I know it probably doesn't really look like it, but I have a lot of hair and I also don't have any layers at the moment, so keeping volume in my hair can be kind of a struggle, and I find this just keeps my hair nice and light and fluffy. But I just bought the Batiste Clean and Classic original version. The Batiste dry shampoos have kind of started popping up everywhere in Canada recently, and usually this is the only one that isn't sold out. I really want to try some of the other scents or flavors or whatever. This one smells pretty good. It has just like a light citrusy scent. Nothing too offensive at all. One complaint about this product is that it doesn't last very long. I bought one of the travel size cans just to try it out this month at first, and while I did really like it, it only seemed to last me about a week or so. I do pretty much use dry shampoo every day, and I do use quite a bit of it because I do have oily hair, but I feel like it should still last longer than a week. I'm interested to see how long this full size can last me. Yeah, I do like this and I do recommend checking it out. My next favorite was a Valentine's Day gift from my boyfriend, and it is a new fragrance, and that is the new Tory Burch perfume. I tried this on in Sephora just one day, randomly after they had released it, and I instantly fell in love with it. I'm gonna read you guys the notes from the Sephora website. It says, neroli, grapefruit, cassis, bergamot, peony, tuberose, jasmine, sambac, vetiver, and sandalwood. This perfume smells beautiful. It definitely has like that really like high-end, good quality perfume smell, like something like Chanel or like Dior, but better. I can definitely smell the grapefruit in it. It just smells really fresh. It's gonna be a really great scent for spring and summer. And honestly, it really reminds me of like a Juicy Couture perfume. They could totally put a Juicy Couture label on this and I would believe it and I would buy it. It's a little bit more floral than like Viva La Juicy, but it kind of reminds me of Viva La Juicy La Fleur. If you like those scents, definitely check this out. I think you would like this too. Like I said, I know I'm going to love this for spring and summer. I have also been loving this St. Ives Naturally Soothing Oatmeal and Shea Butter Body Lotion. Okay, so this is a 600ml body lotion, and just to prove how much I love this lotion to you guys, I have actually used up a full one of these in the past. I feel like that's pretty impressive to actually use up a full body lotion this size, especially because I do have a ton of lotions. You can find this at pretty much any drugstore, and I believe the regular price is $7 or $8, which is already a really good deal. I got it on sale for $3.99, so I was really pumped about that. I don't know why. I never repurchased it after I finished my first one. It's been a while since I used it. I saw it on sale and I was like, hey, I love this stuff. Why not buy a new one? I just keep this on my nightstand and it's really soothing and hydrating. It doesn't irritate my eczema or anything. I really love like greasing up my hands with it at nighttime. My only complaint is that as far as I know, they don't make it in any smaller sizes because I would love to keep one of these in my purse. If you've seen any smaller ones, let me know. I haven't looked that hard, but I've just never seen a smaller size. Next, I have my Solid by BeautyBlender. I've had my BeautyBlender for quite a while now, at least a couple years. Recently started using it again, and I had always seen this at Sephora. I was just kind of intrigued by it. I was like, is that really worth the money? Is it really that good? So recently when I started using my BeautyBlender again, I decided to read some reviews and some blog posts and things about it. And seriously, this product has so many rave reviews. I don't think I saw one bad review on it, and I completely understand why. I've started using this to clean my Beauty Blender, all of my brushes, and I even use it to deep clean my Clarisonic brush head. And I don't know what this product does, but it just makes all of the things you clean it with feel brand new again. It removed any of the like little mild stains that I had on my Beauty Blender. It makes brushes that I've had for years feel like super squeaky clean. And honestly, since I've switched from baby shampoo to this, I have been breaking out less. And I'm not sure if that's just coincidence or if it is because of this product. But I am super happy that I splurged on this. And if you don't mind paying a little bit extra for a really good brush cleaner, I highly recommend picking this up. And my second last beauty favorite is my First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance pads. I bought these halfway through the month and I just went with the little 28 pad pack because there is one that is bigger than this. Those damn bins in the lineup at Sephora always get me because that's where I found this. If you saw my Sephora haul where I originally featured these, I said that I am using them to kind of try and clear up any like clogged pores and small breakouts on my chin that I've been experiencing. And these contain glycolic acid, which I've read is the best thing for treating those little bumps and clogged pores. And I've also read that basically to get rid of those little bumps, what you have to do is kind of inflame them, I guess. And when I've read that, I've kind of been like, well, what does that mean? Does it mean it's gonna like turn into like a huge breakout, get like super irritated or what? And I'd already been using these for a few days. I was like, I don't know, I'll wait and see what happens. And I felt pretty dumb because all of those little bumps were slowly turning into little tiny, really minuscule red breakouts. And I was still like, what does it mean when they become inflamed? I don't understand. But I've now realized that that has basically just been my skin purging all of those clogged pores and getting rid of them. So I definitely have to say that these have been working. I've gotten quite a few compliments on my skin recently too. People just telling me that my skin does look more like bright and radiant. So I'm pretty happy with these, and I have gotten over the smell for the most part. I use them every morning and I just don't really notice it anymore. I just don't think about it and it's fine. My final beauty favorite is this Josie Maran Argan Oil Hair Serum. This is just the mini size that I bought in that Sephora Favorites Beauty Oil Essential Kit that I showed a little while ago. But it came with this Josie Maran one and also the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser Invisible Oil. And out of those two, I am definitely loving this one the most. It just makes my hair so silky and smooth and shiny, and I find it's definitely helping prevent breakage and just help keep my hair in good condition throughout this super cold winter. It doesn't weigh my hair down or make it greasy looking, as long as I don't overdo it, of course. And it just has a really nice light citrusy scent. So I'm probably going to eventually look at the full size of this when I run out because I'm definitely interested in purchasing it. Those are all of my beauty favorites for the month of February. Definitely been other products that I've been loving, but I feel like a lot of them I got towards the end of February and I just didn't feel like I should really include them in this video. But I also have a couple random favorites, so moving on to those. The first one is frozen mango. This has basically been my favorite snack throughout the month of February. I just straight up eat them frozen. I don't thaw them or anything, I just eat them as they are. And they're super delicious. It just makes a really great low-calorie snack and a good kind of like dessert replacement. I don't like ice cream and things like that. So these have been super yummy. I've been eating them all month long. And my final favorite for the month of February has been Gossip Girl. I've loved Gossip Girl for the longest time. I read the books when I was way younger, before there was even talk of them making a show or anything. And when it first came out, I was obviously super excited. But the thing is, I only ever watched season 1 and 2, and I have no idea why. Towards the end of January, I decided that I would start the whole series over again. And I'm currently almost done season 4 now, I guess. Basically, on my days off, I've just been having huge Gossip Girl marathons on Netflix. I'm loving seeing how the series unfolds and how it compares to the books, especially at least what I remember about them. And don't spoil anything for me. I don't know who Gossip Girl is yet. Of course, I have my theories, but I want to just watch the series and see if I'm right. Yeah, please don't spoil anything for me. Been extremely loving that. So yeah, I guess that kind of wraps up my favorites for the month of February. Be sure to comment down below and let me know what your February favorites have been. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Always, I will try and have all of the products I mentioned linked in the down bar, as well as additional information. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!